Welcome to the Dinar Community, your trusted source for timely updates, expert financial insights, and reliable reporting on global currency shifts. As May 2025 unfolds, we are standing at the crossroads of a financial revolution. What was once just speculation has now become reality. The official revaluation of the Iraqi Dinar IQD and Vietnamese Dong VND has been confirmed. This moment is more than just a currency update. It represents a global economic pivot. The new exchange rates, broadcast live on major news networks and verified in real time, have signaled a fundamental shift in monetary policy, market valuation, and geopolitical balance. For Iraq and Vietnam, this marks the end of uncertainty and the beginning of economic affirmation. Years of fluctuating exchange rates, external pressure, and developmental challenges have culminated in a powerful recalibration that recognizes their growth, reform, and financial discipline. This revaluation isn't just significant for Forex traders or policy analysts, it has global implications. Institutions, investors, and governments are now reassessing their strategies in light of this long-anticipated change. The ripple effects are already being felt in emerging markets, trade flows, and international capital allocation. A turning point for Iraq and Vietnam. The revaluation confirms what many believed: both Iraq and Vietnam have earned their seat at the global economic table. Years of careful monetary reform, structural changes, and forward-looking governance have brought them to this milestone. In Iraq, this moment is especially historic. Once weighed down by conflict, sanctions, and dollar dependence, Iraq has managed a remarkable recovery. With abundant oil reserves, a youthful population, and a strategic regional position, Iraq has spent the last decade rebuilding its economic foundation. The Central Bank of Iraq has reduced inflation, strengthened foreign reserves, de-dollarized major sectors, and deepened ties with key partners like China, Russia, and the Gulf states. The result: a strengthened IQD, reportedly surpassing the $3 USD mark, a return to levels unseen since the early 2000s. For investors who held onto the dinar through years of uncertainty, this is not just vindication, it's a reward for patience and foresight. Vietnam, on the other hand, has quietly become a powerhouse in Southeast Asia. Its undervalued dong, once a tool to boost exports, no longer reflects the strength of Vietnam's diversified economy. From manufacturing and tech to agriculture and digital finance, Vietnam has sustained rapid GDP growth and continues to attract record levels of foreign investment. The State Bank of Vietnam has modernized financial infrastructure, supported smart monetary policies, and improved public sector transparency. Now, with the dong realigned closer to peers like the Thai baht and Malaysian ringgit, the world is taking notice. The global reaction. As news of the revaluations broke, financial markets reacted instantly. Currency trading platforms surged with activity, institutional desks scrambled to rebalance portfolios, and banks updated systems to reflect the new rates. The message was loud and clear: emerging markets can no longer be overlooked. Global fund managers shifted capital into the newly strengthened currencies. Middle East and Asia-focused funds saw sharp gains. Brokerage houses began issuing alerts and recalculating conversions. And retail investors rushed to confirm updated exchange values with their banks and Forex providers. This momentum may just be the beginning. Analysts believe that other nations with strong fundamentals may follow suit, especially those that have long been undervalued due to outdated exchange policies. What this means for you. If you're holding IQD or VND, the time to act is now, but do so wisely. 1. Confirm rates with your financial institutions. Ensure your bank, credit union, or brokerage has fully updated its systems. Rates may vary temporarily across platforms during this transition. 2. Prepare documentation. Gather purchase receipts, ID, and transaction records. These are essential for smooth conversion, tax filing, and compliance. 3. Be alert to scams. Revaluations often attract fraud. Be wary of promises of special rates or backdoor deals. Only transact through licensed and regulated financial institutions. 4. Consult professionals. The implications of this revaluation extend to taxes, capital gains, retirement planning, and estate management. Work with financial advisors and tax experts to make informed decisions. A broader economic realignment. This revaluation does more than lift currency values, it changes the playing field. Iraq and Vietnam will now enjoy increased purchasing power, restructured trade contracts, and better terms on imports and exports. For Iraq, oil pricing will likely be renegotiated under more favorable terms. For Vietnam, export profits and volumes may adjust as price competitiveness shifts. In both cases, this transformation could reshape global supply chains and trade balances. Major sectors, energy, manufacturing, agriculture, are all affected. And global institutions like the IMF and World Bank are already tracking the broader impact, advising on fiscal strategy and watching closely for signs of a trend. The road ahead. Despite the celebration, financial experts are urging caution. Volatility is expected. Markets often overreact to major changes, and speculative activity may rise in the short term. Central banks must continue to guide their economies with transparent communication and calibrated policy adjustments. Stability will be key to sustaining the momentum this revaluation has sparked. For investors, this is a once-in-a-generation opportunity. But success will come not to those who rush in, but to those who move with precision, planning, and professionalism. Final thoughts. The revaluation of the Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong is more than a headline, it's a signal. A signal that emerging economies, through reform and resilience, are claiming their rightful place in the global order. Iraq has turned a page from decades of hardship to strategic revival. Vietnam has proven the strength of steady reform and modernization. Their paths may differ, but their destination is the same: global credibility and financial recognition. This isn't the end of the story. It's the beginning of a new era, for Iraq, for Vietnam, and for the developing world as a whole. As we move forward, the message to investors, institutions, and policymakers is clear: prepare wisely, act responsibly, and never underestimate the power of disciplined economic vision. Like and subscribe for more videos.